We are doing sums that is related to job costing. Okay. In job cost, is very different or separate. You just have to find the quotation for the job. That is the only thing that you have to do. So can you read the first question for me, please?
Yeah. A company has been asked to quote price for a specific job. Estimated costs are as follows. Overheads are charged at 50% of labor cost. Profit is 20% of the total job cost. What is the total of quotation for the job?
So how will you do? You first have direct material and direct labor. So this is, can you please tell?
So overheads are charged at 50%. The total you want, yeah, 5,300.
Overheads is 50% of labor cost. So it will be
3,300 into 50%. So 1,650.
so what is the total cost?
6,950.
Profit is
20% of the total job cost. So that into 20%. 1,390.
so what will the quotation be?
1,390 plus 6,950.
Yes.
Yeah. 8,340.
Go to the other one.
A manufacturer operates a bonus system.
So
He
this is,
provides
I
the
think, this is the sum of labor,
yeah.
but it is common job. No problem, we'll do it.
Yeah, manufacturer operates a bonus system. He provides the following information. A bonus is paid of 25%. Oh, sorry.
Output that you require from each worker is 175 units. And to make 175 units, he's been given 10.5 hours. So to make 1 unit, he's given 10.5 hours. To make how many units? 175 units. So if he has worked for 7 hours, in 7 hours, how many normal output he should produce? 7 into 175 divided by 10.5. So we expect him to produce 116. How many units you are getting?
116.
116 to 117. Because the answer is in points, so it is something that is definitely not related to this. Okay, fine. Bonus is paid how much?
25% of the labor cost for the time saved.
25% of the labor cost for the time saved, in addition to the hourly rate of 8.75. What did Fred earn for his output of 175 units? Okay. So what he had to produce in 10.5 hours, he has produced in how many hours?
7 hours.
He has produced in 7 hours. So he has saved the time. How much? 3.5 hours. So he's getting a basic wage rate that is an hourly wage rate of 8.75. So it is 7 hours into 8.75. This is his basic wage.
So it is 61.25.
It is 61.25. Okay. And he is getting bonus of 25% of the labor cost. That means his bonus is 25% of 61.25 for the time saved, and the time saved is 3.5. So 61.25 into 25% is 15.31. into 3.5. So this is coming up to 53.59. So this is something which is above 100. Okay, let's revise it. He is going to get bonus of 25% of the labor cost for time saved. Labor cost for time saved. Time saved is 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
So he is going to get 25% of labor cost for time saved.
So 8.75 into 25%
25% of
2.5.
labor cost is 8.75 and time saved is 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, this
Getting
one.
25% of 8.75 into 2.5, 30.625. He's going to get 25% of 30.625. He's going to get 7.65. So his earning would be 61.25 plus 7.65. So it is 68.906. So it is 68.91, option A.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. I want to know what?
The actual profit.
Actual profit. Okay. Direct material.
680.
680. Direct labor. Direct labor is 20 per hour. This is estimates. This is the estimates, right? And the job has taken 25% more labor hours.
So currently the labor
Hours is
10 hours currently.
currently the labor hours is 10 hours. So direct labor, he's taken 25% more labor hours. So 125% of 10.
12.5.
12.5 hours into 10 per hour. So direct labor is 125. Yes.
Yeah.
Overheads is 10 per labor hour. So 10 into 12.5. So 125. Profit is 280. Can you do the total of all this?
Okay, 680 plus 200 plus 100. 980.
1260 minus 980.
280.
280. So price for the job will remain fixed, right?
Yeah.
So what is the total cost?
Total cost is 680 plus 200 plus 125.
200,
1000.
680 plus 125 plus 125.
Yeah.
Total cost is 930.
Yeah.
Price for the job is 1260. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the actual profit?
Coming up to 330.
Okay.
MS for the
I know what mistake we took.
Yeah. What?
Labor is 12.5 hours and the labor cost is 20.
Oh, we did 10. Okay, okay.
12.5 into 20.
Hmm.
It is 250.
250. So 6
80 plus
plus
250 plus
250 plus 125.
so this will become 1055.
Yeah, 1055.
Price for the job 1260. So profit is how
So
much?
205.
Profit is 205. Yeah.
Hmm.
So the answer is option A.
Yeah.
Go to the next one.
Hmm. And
Employees gross pay for Wednesday. This will again go in labor.
yeah,
Okay, come on.
an employee is paid at the hourly rate of $20 basic pay for working 8 hours a day.
Hmm.
Overtime is paid at the hourly rate of basic pay plus 25%.
Hourly rate of basic pay plus
Plus
25%.
25%.
$20 into 125%. So overtime is how much?
25.
25. Okay. Then
Then a productivity bonus is also paid at the hourly rate of basic pay plus 50% for every unit
productivity,
produced more than 30.
so productivity pay is hourly rate into 150%.
Hmm.
So this is 30.
Yeah,
And this is going to be paid for every unit that is produced more than 30
above
per day.
30 units.
So on Wednesday, the employee has
On
worked for
Wednesday,
10
the employee
hours.
worked 10 hours and produced 32 units.
So overtime is how much?
2 hours
2 hours. And
and
productivity bonus is
2 units.
2 units. So how much he's going to get for Wednesday? So the basic pay will be
20 into 8
hmm,
plus 2 into 25
okay. Then there will be overtime
plus 2 into 30, 60. So 60 plus 50 plus
and there
160.
will be a productivity bonus
Yeah, so 270.
2 units
Hmm.
into 30, 60. So total is coming up to
270.
option
C.
option C. Go to the next one. Read the main question.
How much will Justine charge a client for a job which takes 20 hours to complete?
So I want to charge the client for the job that is going to take 20 hours to complete.
Hmm.
Okay, read the question.
Justine is an accountant and charges her clients a fee at an hourly rate plus overheads. She adds markup of 20%.
Okay,
The following budgeted information is available.
okay, fine. Annual hours worked is 1610.
Hmm.
Labor rate per hour is 45. Annual overhead expenses is 56,350.
50,350.
Extra charge if the job is greater than 15 hours. So
200.
I want to make a quotation for a 20-hour job. Yes.
Hmm.
So the direct labor would be $45 into 20 hours.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
$45 into 20 hours. She's
Yeah.
charging a client hourly
Yeah.
rate.
So won't you do 45 into 15 and then add 200 to it?
No, 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 no. So direct labor is 900. Then overheads.
Okay.
Overheads are absorbed on the basis of OAR. So budgeted overheads divided by the activity level. So it would be 56,350 divided by 1610 hours. So overheads would be absorbed on the basis of $35 per hour.
35.
So overheads would be $35 into 20 hours. So it is how much? 700.
Yeah, 700.
This extra charge is fixed.
Yeah.
They said overheads are charged on direct labor hour basis. Extra charge is 200. So your total cost is how much? 1800.
1800.
Markup is 20%. Markup is on cost.
Yeah. So it is 360.
360. So how much will you charge for the job?
1800. 2160.
2160. Yes.
Yeah.
Employees wage for the week. Again, this is related to labor. Come on. Read the question.
Yeah, one second. A business pays its employees on a time rate basis at $8 per hour. It also pays a weekly bonus of $1.20 for every unit of production over 100 units, plus an additional 80 cents per unit for all production over 120 units. Employees are guaranteed a minimum weekly wage of $335. An employee worked 37.5 hours last week and produced 129 units.
Try this. Let's start. So first there would be, it's a time rate base. So there will be a basic wage, a weekly bonus above 100 units, and another weekly bonus above 120 units.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So he has worked for how many hours?
37.5 hours
Into,
into 8.
so it is going to get how much?
300.
300. Then above 100 units, so 129 units, right?
Yeah.
So he is going to get weekly bonus. How much is the weekly bonus?
1.20.
1.20 for production over 100 units.
1.20 into 29.
So 29 units.
So 34.8.
Then production additional bonus is how much?
0.80 into 9.
Into above 120 units.
7.2.
What is the total coming up to?
342. 342.
So 342 is above the guaranteed wage.
Yeah.
So the employee's wage for that week is 342. Okay. Which type of a business is going to use job costing? Paint will be batch.
Okay.
Pet food will also be batch. Stationery will have lots of pens, erasers. This is also going to be batch.
Okay. So first one.
Aircraft is something which is depending, like it is not produced in bulk. So it will be aircraft. Okay, let's go ahead.
Yeah.
What do they
business-
want? First read that.
How many more units can be produced each week before the company needs to employ an extra supervisor?
So how many more units you can produce
Yeah.
each week before you need to employ an extra supervisor? Come on, read now the question.
Okay. A business employs machine operators. Each machine operator works 36 hours a week.
That means one operator
Works 36 hours a week.
36 hours. Okay.
1 unit of output takes 4 hours of labor.
So one output is going to take 4 hours. So in 36 hours, how much output can be produced?
9.
So in 36 hours, 9 units can be produced. Okay.
It also employs supervisors who can each supervise the machine, 10 machine operators.
So it employs supervisor. One supervisor can supervise 10 machine operators. So 10 machine operators, that means 10 into 9 units.
Yeah.
So one supervisor can have under his care 90 units can be produced. Okay.
Production is currently at 1,140 units a week.
Okay, production is 1,140 units. Okay. So one supervisor can have 90 units produced.
And there are 10 supervisors. No?
No. One supervisor can assist 10 machine operations. So for having 1140 units, how many supervisors you need?
1140 divided by 90.
So 12.6.
6. Yeah.
So 12 supervisors can make how many units?
1140.
12 supervisors can make 12 into 90.
Yeah, 12 into 90.
So 1080.
Yeah.
Okay. If I have 13 supervisors, so they can make 13 into 90 units. So they can make 1170 units.
Yeah.
But I'm already making how many units?
1140.
1140 units I'm making. So before I employ another supervisor, how many more units can be produced? If before employing another
1140.
supervisor, how many more units I can produce? Because if I have 12 supervisors, production can be 1080.
Yeah.
If I have 13, production is 1170.
Yeah.
But I am making only 1140 units.
Yeah.
So before I hire another supervisor, how many more units I can produce?
30.
So 1170 minus 1140. So I can produce 30 units before I hire another supervisor. So option B. Okay.
Yeah.
Please try the other question. The next question.
Yeah.
I want the cost of manufacturing this order.
Yeah.
What is the order for?
3,000 pairs of safety glasses.
Okay. Direct material 975.
975.
Packing
4.20 into
for
50.
50 pairs it is 4.20.
Okay.
So for 3000 pairs it will be how much?
Wait.
3000 into 4.20 divided by 50.
252.
So for 3000 pairs the packing would be 252. Direct labor, it is 8 per direct labor hour. So they've not given us that how many hours for how many units. So 800. Ordering costs 100.
100.
Absorption rate per direct labor hour. Overheads. So 6.25 into direct labor hour. How will I get the direct labor hour?
800 divided by 8
800 divided by 8.
into 100.
100 hours.
So 6.25 into 100. So 625.
625. So what is the total cost to manufacture this? 975 plus 252 plus 800 plus 100 plus 625.
Yeah.
2752.
Yeah.
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 Option D. Job labor.
Yeah.
How many hours did Ben work last week? He produced 115 units. Okay, standard working hours is what?
40.
And the basic rate per hour is 16.
Hmm.
So there must be something basic. Overtime is 16 into 125%. So overtime is how much?
16 into
Basic plus 25%, right?
20.
Standard production per week is 100.
Yeah.
And bonus is 4 per unit in excess of standard production. So what is basic he's going to get? He's going to get an overtime and he's going to get bonus.
So,
And all this totaled 860.
yeah.
What is the bonus? $4.
Per unit in excess of standard production.
So excess of standard production.
So
So
15 into 4.
hmm,
So 60.
how much? 15 into 4, yeah. So bonus is 60. Now overtime. Overtime is going to get how much?
Overtime is going to get 20 into
Something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And standard working hours is 40 into 16.
Yeah.
So 40 into 16. So she's going to get 640.
Yeah.
So overtime will be how much? Overtime full wages will be how much?
It'll be 160.
860, 860 minus 60 minus 640.
So 160.
So 160 is overtime he is going to get total 160.
So divided by 12.
So for overtime he is going to get 20 into what hours he's worked
Oh.
will be 160. So overtime hours will be 160 divided by 20.
At 20.
So overtime hours will be
8.
8. So he's worked the 40 basic hours and he's worked 8 overtime hours.
48. Yeah.
He's worked totally for 48 hours. We proceed ahead. Come on.
A business manufactures and sells a single product. It is sold for $10 per batch. The variable cost is $4 per batch. Fixed costs are absorbed based on the normal activity level of 5,000 batches at $1 per batch. What
Fixed
is the
cost is
profit?
5,000.
Hmm.
Okay, what is the profit using marginal cost if you make and sell 6,000 batches? So come on, sales
10
hmm,
minus 4.
minus variable cost is how much? 4.
Yeah, which is
Contribution
6
is 6,000.
into 6,000.
36,000.
So
Minus
36,000
fixed cost.
minus 5,000.
Fixed cost always on basis of budgeted, okay?
Yeah, so it will be 31,000.
Option.
C.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. A company makes and sells a single product type. The product is sold for $50 per unit and variable costs are $30 per unit. Total fixed costs are $500,000. How many units of the product does the company need to sell to make a profit of $300,000?
We'll do sales minus variable cost
So sales is 50, variable
minus
is
fixed
30,
costs.
and
I have profit. Profit, they
yeah,
already told me we need how much?
300.
300,000.
So we need to find the
Fixed cost is 500,000.
hmm,
So contribution should be 800,000.
yeah.
Sales is 50. Variable cost is 30. So contribution per unit is 20. So how many units?
800,000 divided by 20, 40,000.
Okay.
Hmm.
There's another formula also to find the number of
What is the
units.
formula
This fixed cost plus target
for
profit
the
divided
profit?
by contribution per unit. You will get the units that you need to sell to get the target profit. Fixed cost is how much?
Fixed cost is
500,000.
yeah.
Profit is 300,000. Contribution per unit is 20.
Hmm.
So 800,000 divided by 20. So you will get 40,000 units you need to sell
Yeah.
to get the target profit.
Hmm.
Come on.
A
What is
Limited.
this?
So how many extra units would the company need to produce and sell to increase the budgeted profit by 26,000?
So how many units you need to sell
Hmm.
to get the budgeted profit of 20,000? So you will do what? Fixed
Fixed cost
cost
plus target profit.
divided by contribution per unit.
Hmm.
Fixed cost is how much? 70,000. Target profit is 26,000.
Yeah.
Contribution per unit will be 80 minus 28.
Hmm.
So 96,000 divided by 52.
Hmm.
You have to do it. You're making me do it.
Yeah, I'm writing it also.
70, 89, 96,000 divided by 52.
It's 1846.15.
1846.15.
Oh.
To increase the budgeted, okay, I don't know the profit. How many units you need to produce and sell to increase budgeted profit by 26,000? You have to increase your budgeted profit by 26,000. So I don't have profit. So this formula cannot work.
Okay.
Okay. Come on. Sales minus variable cost is contribution.
So 80 minus 28.
Contribution is 52.
52.
How many units I'm selling?
3,500.
So 52 into 3,500.
182,000.
What is the fixed cost?
70,000.
70,000. So profit is how much?
102,000.
252,000.
Huh?
I want 252,000.
So
Sorry.
why did it is supposed to minus the
How much it is?
112,000.
Now I want to increase the budgeted profit by how much? 26,000.
Yeah.
So 112,000 plus 26,000 is how much?
It's
130.
1 lakh.
Yeah, 138,000, right?
Yeah.
So if I use this formula, it will be 70,000 plus 112,000 plus 26,000. So 208,000 divided by contribution per unit. So I need to sell 4,000 units to increase my budgeted profit by 26,000. I'm already selling 3,500 units. So how much extra I will need to sell? 500 units.
How did you calculate 500?
I am already selling 3,500.
Yeah.
And to increase my budgeted profit by 26,000,
Huh.
I need to sell 4,000 units.
Acha, okay.
So the extra units that I have to sell is 500. With me?
Yep.
Looks like a huge sum.
Yeah.
Last sum. Read. What is the change in total profit if the action is taken? Read the question. Come on.
M Limited manufactures and sells two different colors of paint. The following actual information is available for last year. The company is considering closing the blue paint department and using the extra space to increase.
What would be the change in total profit if the action is taken? So this is the action. So let's calculate the actual profit first.
Yeah.
Actual profit would be 60,000 plus
Yeah.
57,000 minus 3,000.
Yeah.
So actual profit is how much?
It's 1,14,000.
Actual profit is 114,000.
But miss, that's the total now.
Yeah.
$57,000. So why would you add that?
Sorry, I thought it was three departments. The actual profit is 57,000 and it's already given to us. Now the company is considering what?
The company is considering closing the blue paint department.
Yeah. And using the extra space
to increase the revenue
by 20%. So revenue of the red paint will become how much? 350,000 into 120%. So revenue will become 420,000. Variable cost will increase in same proportion as increase in revenue.
So
direct material will be
120%. So it will be 216,000.
216,000. Overheads would remain
Hmm.
110,000 and 88,000.
Hmm.
So what is the profit?
Profit, one second.
Overheads for blue paint will not decrease because that's fixed cost.
1,000.
So 420,000 minus 216,000 minus 110,000 minus 88,000. So 6,000 is the profit.
Yeah.
This option is not there.
Yeah.
So add 88,000 and see. What
94.
would be the change? No, it's correct. What will be the change in the total profit?
It'll be 54,000. What's the total profit?
57,000.
Oh yeah, okay, then it'll be 57,000. It'll be a decrease in $51,000
By decrease?
because it goes from 57,000 to $6,000. Initially it was $57,000 and now it's 6,000.
Initially, the profit was 57,000.
Yeah, and now it's 6,000. So it has decreased by 51,000.
Yeah, initial profit was 57,000. Current profit will be
6,000.
6,000. So the profit will decrease by 51,000. So it's option C. The mistake that people do over here is that they do not take the overhead of this.
Hmm.
It's the cost, but you have to take the overhead. So with this, we complete job costing and a few sums of labor costing also. Okay.